What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another weekly upload. Today's Saturday. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to head right now to the backyard with my dad, and my throttle cable is still getting loose. I don't know if it's maybe messed up, old, or it's getting stuck, but all I know is that I fixed it. I made it loose and it got tightened again, so my dad said that the cable might be getting stuck inside, so we're gonna lube up the inside of the cable, hopefully, to see if it works. Also, I'm gonna be installing my new blinking brake light bulbs. Shout out to them for sponsoring the car. So you can get these light bulbs and save 10% by using Steven 10. These are light bulbs that I've been using all the time. I still have the version 1. These are version 2 if I'm not mistaken. There's a couple things that are different on them, but my version 1 is still perfect. Nothing wrong with them at all. So make sure you guys check them out and use my code to save some money. Alright, so I'm gonna have to get a throttle cable within like this week or next week because the metal of the throttle cable is actually broken. So it's like it's like threads that are sticking out and are making the throttle cable stay stuck in the inside. Definitely gonna have to get a new throttle cable, but for right now I'm just gonna empty this out because look, this is super packed in here. So that throttle cable is not gonna work because it's completely ripped inside. So right now we're headed to full throttle and I'm gonna go pick up a D16 one, an EX model one, which should be the same exact one that I'm using because I don't remember me switching on my throttle body ever. So let's go, guys. Just got to full throttle, which is closed now. Yeah, it looks just about right. Little bend. Yeah, same one. Then is the original one. 98. Never gave me issues until now. That's good, yeah. Due for one. Guys, coming up like crazy, and then the spot was spider. Right, throttle cable's in. Had to bend this bracket a little bit because it was bent, but so far so good. Right now I'm waiting for Julio to come because we're gonna be replacing this right here with my Russell fuel filter. So we're gonna just take off that filter, take off this fuel line, put that 90 on the fuel rail so it can aim down, and then put the filter down there and tuck this whole fuel line so you're not gonna be able to see that. But right now I'm gonna just head to the back of the car and install these blinking brake lights. Also, guys, real quick, so I just got a text from my detailer, the guy that's gonna redo this whole entire car, which is he's gonna wash it, clay bar it, buff it, polish an entire full detail inside out, ceramic coat, everything. He's waiting for one more signature to be able to open up his brand new location, which is gonna feature every single thing you guys need, like paint correction, whatever you guys need, he's gonna be able to do it. So that's gonna be coming up probably within like the next 2 weeks, next week, who knows. But I am so happy that this car's gonna get a full detail from like somebody that actually knows how to detail. This guy is like amazing at his work. So stay tuned for that. I'm so excited. This car's gonna get ceramic coated, clean inside, outside. This car's gonna be literally shining for like 4 years straight with no problems at all. Just wanted to let you guys know that, so stay tuned for that. So here's the new one, here's the old one. These are still running 100% perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with them at all. Nothing. These are just an upgraded version with like better quality. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm not too sure about, so I don't want to like mix anything up and say the wrong thing. But these are a lot better. Like this are much improved. There's nothing wrong with these. These are still fine. These are still working for my car, and I had these for 2 years. But these are the new upgraded ones. So I don't know if you guys can see, but the lights are on right now. They look much brighter. But took it another step. I'm pretty sure I'm probably like the first one to do this, so check it out. So I put, obviously my car takes 2 bulbs, so I put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I added the brake light also. So now I have all 5 lights working with the blinking brake light. So this is gonna look real good now at nighttime. Go ahead. Check that out. Alright, so now I'm gonna be taking off that line and this line and flopping them around. So I have this, it's like 4-inch of fuel line. Then I have the dash 6 fittings here. So basically when I flip this around, basically, let's see if I can show you guys. Basically this is gonna get, instead of flaring the gas line, we're basically just gonna put this over the gas line and clamp it down, because when you use that copper like flare, the little flare, sometimes it doesn't flare, or if you mess it up then you gotta cut it off and start all over or get another one. So the easier way to do is just to put the fuel line inside here and just put some clamps. I'm gonna put this whole line over it. Basically gonna be using this Russell filter. So this is gonna go on the gas line, this gets connected to it, and then this fuel line is basically gonna get connected to it. So there's gonna basically like this. That part's gonna get connected to it, and then this part's gonna connect it to the bottom. So once I flip this around, the 90 is gonna be here, the fuel line is gonna go to the bottom, and then this fitting gets connected to this side, and it gets to delete this huge filter right there. So waiting for Julio right now. He said he was on his way over here about like 30 minutes ago, but you guys know how that is. So let's see what time he comes. Okay, so I have the fuel line off. I'm trying my best not to spill any gasoline on the engine bay. I'm trying to do this with one hand so I can show you guys, but basically I already got it off, so now I'm gonna flop it around. All right, so I got the line flipped now. Now I just have to take off the filter and wait for Julio to come with the scissors so he could cut off that line. All right, so since Julio's not here yet, I'm actually just gonna go to the hardware store and pick up some clamps. I needed some clamps smaller than this. I'm gonna pick up probably like 3 or 4 of these. So when we put the line on the fuel rail, I can actually clamp it good. So I'm gonna actually use maybe like 3 clamps or 2 clamps, just to make sure it's nice and tight and it won't come loose or any leaks or anything like that. So since it took so long, we decided to do it ourselves. And this motherfucker just got here now. Come on, you stuck? Come on, come on. Come on. Come on, baby, let's go, come on. Nah, yeah, it's not straight. He said you wanted to keep it, right? Alright, Julio cut it from back there, 13 years later. That's fucked up. Right, Nelly, how long it's been? 4 hours? 4 or 5 hours? What time we told he was coming back? What time I called him? Matter of fact,
I think I was 12 something.
12, yeah.
Yeah.
12 something, buddy. About to be, no, it wasn't the 1 o'clock. I called you again.
That's when I was right here.
Alright, so we have this on. Those bullshit fittings were super cheap. When we took it off after cutting the line, this part got stripped, but this still be good. This is just holds it in place, so we're good to go now. Alright, she's turned on. I bent the shit out that fitting right there. I don't even know how, but it got bent, but I'm still good. So we're just gonna drive around for about maybe like an hour, maybe past by the garage. Just for an hour. Just want to make sure everything is good. No gas leak. So far, when we checked, there was nothing. But I want to just drive around, make sure everything's good. Gave my boy spare blinking brake lights. Wait, hold on. Yeah, they good. They good.
That scared me, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
TSX. Hooked them up with my old blinking brake lights. Huh? Hanging out. Gas station is talking. I'm about to head out home and in a few minutes. My throttle body is still staying stuck, but I'm gonna clean it next week because I don't really want to mess with the car right now. So yeah, I'm gonna head home in a few minutes and call it a day. Oh, right hand drive light. But I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna clean it next week though.
The first time seeing it.
Huh?
First time seeing it. Looks good.
Still gotta do the letters. What's going on, guys? I just got back home. Just want to start off by saying I found my lens cover. This thing was in the backyard underneath some water, dirt. I don't know. I found it, so I'm happy. But so far so good with the tucking the fuel line. I know you guys are gonna say why you did it this way. Because I mean everybody does it differently, and the way we ran it with the hose over the gas line is fine. I have one clamp on it right now, but I'm gonna get 2 other clamps so I can clamp it down good and nothing can happen. So far so good with just one clamp. The other fittings that we had, the fitting that I bought today is super garbage. Like, we used it literally once, we tightened it, and then once we loosened it, the thread just came out. I was telling my dad once we bought it, I was like, I know this thing is pretty cheap. It's not a Vibrant fitting, it was nothing. It was just like a no-name brand, probably like eBay fitting or something like that. Sorry guys, I had to come to my daughter's room. She wanted to play, so I'm here in her room with her, letting her play. Overall, everything planned out pretty good. I'm pretty excited how it is. Another thing is I have to order another 90-degree fitting from the fuel line, because I didn't really notice it. I guess when I was tightening it, the last time I tightened, instead of the part that you tighten, instead of it spinning, the whole fitting was spinning, and I didn't realize. So when I turned it tight, it pushed up on the fuel rail, and instead of it being like a 90 like that, it basically just like bent down. So I showed you guys earlier, so it looks like sort of like an S. It's still good. It didn't squish or anything, so it's still getting plenty of fuel, so that's fine. Probably when I come back from Honda Super Street, I'm probably gonna order another one, or I might just order another one today on eBay. But I have to make sure it's a Vibrant one. But yeah, so only thing I'm gonna do probably next week is mess with my throttle body, because obviously the throttle is still staying open. But yeah, everything so far so good on the car. Next week I am going to be going to Honda Super Street meet. I might be there late because we're gonna be taking her photos next week. That way when she's 1 year old, we already have the pictures and everything for her birthday. We gotta be there in Jersey like around 9. I don't know. We don't know how long exactly the pictures are gonna take. So from there, we're just gonna head right over to Honda Super Street, which is okay because I have a VIP spot. So regardless, I'm gonna be able to park with the VIP cars. I know whatever time I get there. So this time we're gonna be prepared. I bought a fan. We got a cooler. We have a tent. So we're gonna be ready to go. We're not gonna be dying like we was at the Honda Fest. With that being said, guys, make sure you turn on your post notification if you're able to enjoy, guys. And until next time, peace.
Gucci flip flops, fuck it, hit your bitch and massage. This a